The latest move here in this swap deal with Barcelona, with Saul going the other way and him going back to Atleti, is getting complicated, even though the clubs are said to be in advanced talks. A report in Sport, though, in Barcelona, their newspaper, said that Antoine Griezmann knows there's no turning back and that he will be going and leaving Barcelona. What percentage chance do you see him going back to Atleti?
Well, I would say 50-50 right now, but we explained on the show yesterday how complicated those deals are, because it's not just swapping pretty much a player for another player, Saul going one way, Griezmann going the other way. It's also making this deal, which is completely illegal, but to boost their books and to boost the accounts. So you overprice if you want, you overpay for those players, but because you both do it, it's fine in the end. The problem, and why is this deal so complicated, is Griezmann's wages. He earns 36 million gross a year, which means that he's got 3 years left on his contract. That's 108 million euros in the next 3 years. If Barcelona really think that he would go to Atletico for half that amount and forget about the 108 millions that he will be earning in the next 3 years at Barcelona, they're crazy, because he's not going to do that. So all of them will have to find a way for Griezmann not to lose out on money, because Griezmann is not stupid. He's going to say, hang on a minute, okay, maybe you don't want me anymore, but I don't want to lose any of the money that I've signed for 2 years ago on my deal. So find a way for me to get those 108 million or something similar at Atletico Madrid, or I'm not going anywhere. And he would have a point. Why would he turn his back on all that money that Barcelona agreed to pay him over 5 years? So I think it's very complicated, because on the other hand, Saul Niguez, who would go the other way, earns 6 million a year. 36 million, 6 million. So Griezmann's saying, like, hang on a minute, it doesn't add up.
Yeah, obviously a big difference there. Frank, what would you do if you were Antoine Griezmann?
You know, I love football and I play football without thinking of how much money do I need to feel comfortable, you know, for maybe 200 and 300 years. Because I know that I won't live that long. But even for my kids, my grandkids and my grand-grandkids, I think the most important thing for Antoine Griezmann is to know how much he needs in his post-life of football and how much he wants to play football and enjoy football. I didn't see Griezmann enjoying football since he signed for Barcelona because of the competition with Messi and other, you know, effects, which made, I think, his football getting a little poorer than it was, or less exciting for him and for the rest of the world. He's a fantastic player. He has to find a club, and even if he has to be paid less, he should be happy because he plays football. I think that guy is so rich, like many of them. We talked about Ronaldo when I was in the studio with you, who doesn't want to go elsewhere for free, for no money, where he knows that Juventus cannot pay him for one last year when he is with $1 billion in his bank account. So I don't understand football nowadays. I don't know what is the goal of the players nowadays, if it's only to make it bigger and bigger in their bank accounts, or it's only enjoying playing football for a competitive club. I don't know. I would be Griezmann. I will. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I'm just Stevie's laughing at this situation.
I mean, Frank, are you a romantic or what?
Because
I don't care. I just want to play football.
No, I'm not a romantic.
Well,
Stevie, I'm not a romantic.
Problem, though, is it?
I know.
The financial situation that Barcelona find themselves in isn't Griezmann's problem, is it?
Oh, yes, of course, it's Griezmann's problem, and he can deal with that. But the thing is 28, I think, was 29.
Yeah. 30.
I think he has 3-4 years more to play and to enjoy. That's important as well. I'm not a romantic. I know money talks. I know that it's a business. But at the end of the day, when he will be 34 and will be sitting on $100 or $200 million in his bank account, he's going to go back and say, well, you know, I would have loved to play, you know, between 28 and 32 for a good club where I would have enjoyed. That's it. That's only what I'm saying. If he just won the money, fine by me. I didn't see that. When I left Chelsea, I lost 4 times on my wage just to go back to see my father because he was about to die, but also because I thought I needed to play because Chelsea wouldn't have given me the time that I would have played because John Terry was coming up. I thought about football. I didn't think about money. So if it's that, being a romantic, I'm a huge romantic.
No, he definitely is. Listen, I think when you get older, you become more sensible and you start thinking about things like that. You know, I'd rather play football. And how much is enough money? Well, the truth is, who at 30 years of age is thinking like that? You know, Frank's saying there he did. Well, I'll tell you what, he's on an island on his own. Because that's not... And at the end of the day, Griezmann doesn't owe Barcelona anything. If Barcelona can half his wages, even if Atleti only take half of it, they're still ahead of the game. So, listen, Frank, there is no way he's going to turn round and say, I just want to play football, it doesn't matter about the money. That's not happening.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.